Hello there people, this is Out of Pace and today we have race at Catalunya starting at 26th, and right now I'm gonna show you a really nice trick. What I do if I'm starting last, I will just reverse and then slowly holding the brakes come up to just braking down. Right there, there's the arrow, and when you brake it will heat up the brakes, so at the first corner you will be able to brake much later than the other guys. So it's a green right now, we're still sitting last, 26th place. So right now we are closing up on BMW up front. He will be our guy to catch, and he will just punt Audi right there. Some BMW and Audi love between them. So taking it carefully, because this is half an hour race. And just getting alongside the BMW, and we will have a run on the inside right now. We are alongside, and right now braking, and he will appear right there. So we have a little things to do. He's a bit slow, taking wide lines, taking really bad lines through the corners, and I can't really get past him. Maybe here a little lunge, but he will almost just block us, just will not give us space, so we have to lift the throttle and let him pass. But I will eventually find my way. So first natural selection is happening, first guys spinning out, and we will now follow BMW through as the Porsche will leave us space. That was pretty nice move. So if you have your rival is getting inside, there's a good possibility that you can follow through and just stay, get up the position right there. Also, I call this natural selection.
You are the mother. You are great. You are magnificent. You can do whatever you want to do in this world. Put your mind to it, put your grind to it, and you can do it. Get up, get out, get motivated, get inspired, get your motherfucking shine on today, because you can. You are number one. I don't know no 2 or 3, but I know you that one. Period. Don't let nobody, nothing distract you from the grind time, prime time.
So those were some wise words from our motivational coach right there. A little bit of natural selection again. So I may be faster than the other guys, but it's real struggle to get through the pack of slow drivers that are also not so safe around driving with pack. I call them hot lappers, and when hot lapper tries to do a race in a pack in multiplayer, it gets really hard for them. So now we will just skip a little bit, and now we are just behind the BMW that we tried to catch, and we come up just right there, almost get an inside look, but he will block, and he's ours. And right now we almost get alongside, but we will give him space, and we will have a little better line through the corner. And right now we will go for a savage lunge.
YOLO!
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
So that's the message sent. We got him. And now we can breathe a little bit and continue the race. It's really hard to get through the race when somebody is just so persistent to to hold you back. But now, few laps later, we are sitting behind Ferrari. And here it's gonna be a little things adding up. Maybe I got a little bit too carried away with relief that we passed the BMW, and now we see that we are much faster than the Ferrari, and we will take the line outside, and not quite. And as we just want to get earlier on a throttle, we will just... That's what happens when you try to push your car beyond its limits, beyond setup limits. And there was a little slide also. So right now, as we have a damage, we will go into pit lane to see. Not the best thing to do, but it's better because car was sliding almost every corner, so we have to change, not change, tires are not to be changed, but we have to fix the suspension and body. We have some damage and we have to take care of it, otherwise we will lose much more time than just going through the pits and making the repair. So it will be, how many seconds we have? Yeah, some 20 seconds I guess it was, and we are a bit angry, so we will just smack out the speed limiter. Right now we come out, and in front of us it's yeah, we came out with the pole sitters, and right now at the end of the race, closer to the end, we are behind this Ferrari, the yellow one. And it's nice that I got to catch the 16th place. At least I started at 26th, and we gained some positions up. But many people just quit, so the Ferrari almost just crashed on me. But we will pass him really easily.
Get in there, Lewis. Absolutely perfect weekend, absolutely perfect.
Not to overdrive the car or slam into anybody, but we will just skip ahead a little bit more. And there's the 15th place, the Porsche. We are catching up. Our lap times are looking pretty good, sitting behind the Porsche right now. And right now we outbrake him, get really close to him, and we will try to get past him around the outside. He was really much slower than myself, so it's really nice overtaking display right there. Taking a nice line through this corner, hugging the apex. And we will just take off from the Porsche. And by the end of the race, we didn't really gain any other position. It's gonna be 15th place, so we gained 11 positions at this race. I'm pretty happy about what happened. So next race is at Silverstone, one of the most intense tracks that you can race on. Really nice, fast sweeping corners, really slow corners also. Many overtaking opportunities at this track, and we will start somewhere around the middle, I guess, and almost got into Lamborghini and just alongside with Bentley. So first corner is clean. So right now around the S's, how we will do, how many positions we will gain. So natural selection is coming in again, so taking the inside line with the Vantage, Aston Martin. And right now, not the best sequence through the S's for the straight. Right now, also here, it's a nice opportunity to get close to the drivers. We didn't really get to have quality qualifying session because I just got in time to get my setup up and running for the race, so I didn't have any time to set any qualifying lap. So right now we're coming up here on this sweeping right-hander and left-hander, really hard corners to get right, and this braking zone is really good for overtaking on the hairpin here, and we will just pass our mission right there. That's good, earning some respect on these public lobbies. Whether it's dirty or it's clean, respect. What matters is if you have position gain. Okay, I'm just joking. You have to really have clean race. But things happen, and they happen fast, and you can't do anything about it most of the time if you don't have the space from the other guys. So right now, coming up on this first corner, right now, really hard corner to master. The S is also, these corners are easy. The most hard corners are from the straights, these fast sweeping right-handers. Those are the most hardest corners on Silverstone, and because if you nail those corners, you have really good lap times. So right now I try to catch up with Vantage GT3 car. He's really fast, something on par with me on lap times. So right now we were just too deep on brakes right here. So behind us is sitting AMG. He's really following us through the back. If you watch the mirror from the start. So right now, fast sweeping lefts and rights. We're getting close to Vantage. Right now, not the best line right here. Almost AMG has the look inside, but somehow he has also a little bit too deep on braking. Or line was, but he will have a look here almost. We will just make him think. If you have to defend your position, make the other guy think a lot where you're gonna end up by the end of the straight. That's the best way to make him go safely behind you. And also, as this race is just in the middle, you have to bear in mind that take your time. It's better to get close to the other drivers, not to fight between yourself, but really if myself and AMG, we are really fast relatively to Vantage or up in front of me, myself and the Mercedes behind me, we have to work together, not to really fight, but one way to gain positions is to get close to Vantage. So the more positions I have to defend, the more time I will lose, and I will not get close to the Vantage. So right now something is working. We are close to Vantage, and opportunities will lay themselves right in front of you when you have patience. And as I can see, AMG has some patience, but we will just stray off the racetrack right here, and that's really unfortunate. My mistake, as always. And that would be it for this race. We settled in 8th place. Please comment Let me know your thoughts, what you want to see next. Maybe racetrack, what you want to see. And subscribe if you really liked it, and dislike if you didn't. So, see you in the next one. Goodbye.